Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I'm going to do a three-pile pick-a-pile card reading. Oh, whoa! I just noticed something, you guys. You see how the candle's burning there, right? I just burned some sage. Look at how it looks. When I look at it, it's red like normal burning, but on the video, it's blue. Is that not a trip? Sorry. I thought that was very interesting. I have a feeling that Spirit is here with us today and is going to help us with this pick a card. Okay, wow, that is such a trip. Anyhow, I do have three piles here, and today's question is, what is the universe gifting me this holiday season? Okay, I thought I'd do something a little fun, and this is for those of you who think you have been very good this year, or at least better than most. Maybe you are being gifted something, and let's see what the universe is going to gift you this holiday season. I have three piles here. Excuse me. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go ahead and stop the video if you feel like you need a little bit more time. I'd like to say subscribe, comment, like, and share these videos because somebody might like it or think it's pretty cool. And to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm happy that you're here. So I do have these books on the side here, because I do have cards from the Voyager Tarot deck by James Wanless. And, I've always thought this is a cool deck. It's kind of difficult because, even though I know what the cards are, the actual meaning of the cards are kind of different. Okay, so I might do it intuitively, and if I feel like I need to look in the book, I will. I also have the Tarot of Dreams card because y'all know that I like to look into this book because they have a lot of Hebrew symbols on there, and I want to see what those mean sometimes, if I don't know already. Okay, so if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. But with that being said, I'm going to start with this pile, which is pile 1. We have pile 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start with pile 1, okay? Pile 1 is first. Okay, so here's for those of you who chose pile number 1. Let's find out, what is the universe gifting me this holiday season for those of you who chose pile 1. Okay, we have Coco Pelli, and this represents fertility, joy, and music. Okay, so maybe you will be gifted with a pregnancy. Maybe you've been wanting to get pregnant, and maybe you will get pregnant, or somebody you know will get pregnant. Maybe you'll be receiving some music this holiday because, joy and music. And, both of those things are kind of, joyful, I guess. So let's find out what we have here. What is the universe gifting me this holiday? Preserver, woman of worlds. Oh my gosh, there is a pregnant lady on this card. No joke. Okay, so that's pretty darn cool. Okay, so let me put the first 6 cards down first. Next we have death. Oh my gosh. All right, but that doesn't mean death. Okay, so don't get all crazy. 6 of Cups, sorrow. Okay, see, yeah, I have to look in the book because normally the 6 of Cups is like, someone from the past reminiscing. It's kind of a good card, but it says sorrow on it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look in the book. Okay. Next we have 10 of Pentacles, and then we have 5 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Coco Pelli's getting smushed out. See if I can make some space here. I had to choose. I don't know. These cards were the ones that I had to choose. This is what Spirit wanted me to get. Okay, so. And then we have the Moon card. Okay, and I guess I can put that right there. So let's work with this first, okay? So we have Preserver, okay? Woman of Worlds. And of course, some of you guys know that I'm a little bit blindy and I gotta use my little magnifying glass here. So I do see a pregnant woman. So there may be a child being born around the holiday seasons. Okay. And I see I see a couple eggs right there. All right. I see, let's see, preserver. I do see a woman, and she is making a blanket or some sort of tapestry or something on a loom. So you might receive some kind of tapestry, possibly. Okay, something really cool that you can hang on the wall. Okay, so that's what I see from here, and I'm going to go with that. Somebody is wanting to preserve something with you too, maybe preserve a relationship that you have. So maybe your significant other is bringing you something that you really, really want to preserve the love that you guys have for each other. And then we have the Death card. And, you know, the Death card is usually bad, or people usually think it's bad, but it's really not. It just means that you're coming to an end of a situation. This is where the joy might come in, actually. Maybe a situation is coming to you that's coming to an end, finally. Maybe you've been waiting for it to come to an end. Maybe you've been actually praying for it to come to an end. I don't see, you know, I'm using this magnifying glass to see something. But, you know, these cards, because they have so many things in them, they can deceive your eyes. And my eyes can be deceived real well because it's so hard for me to see. But when I look at this card, I see somebody praying right here. But when I look with the magnifying glass, it's actually, there's a bird right there and some leaves and like a brown rock or something. And to me, that looked like somebody praying. So perhaps you've been praying for something to finally end, an end to a situation, and it looks like it's happening. Okay, so what does that mean? When you have a death, that a new beginning starts. Okay, when something comes to an end, there's always a new start. And then we have this Six of Cups here, and it says sorrow on it. So it might be something coming to an end, right? Okay. The Six of Cups represents, you know, thinking about something of the past. So maybe you were involved with something or someone of the past, and that has come to an end, okay? And you're feeling sorrow over it. But I don't think you need to, because sorry, I'm just looking at the card, okay? Okay. I do see in the background we have water here, all right? So possibly, you know, I also see that there's like some kind of jug, like an old time jug, maybe like from Egyptian times or somewhere far back like that. And I do see that there's somebody pouring out flowers, and they're pouring it out, and it looks like they're pouring it into the water, actually. Okay. Wow, this could actually mean that you might be getting some perfume, okay? Or maybe you might be getting some perfume, or you might be smelling something that reminds you of somebody from the past. Maybe you're smelling a perfume that somebody's wearing and it's reminding you of somebody of the past. You might receive some perfume, but I do know that something new is coming to you. You might get a new perfume, okay? And even though this is sorrow, it's because you had to say bye to something, basically, and you might still be reminiscing on it. But don't worry, because something new is coming, okay? And it's pretty much indicated in the cards ahead. So you might be sad over a situation, all right? Maybe you might be sad that somebody's pregnant and it's not you or something like that. Who knows, you know? Everybody's got their own thoughts and their own ideas, okay? That just came to mind. It doesn't necessarily mean it's you or it will resonate. None of these readings could resonate with you, but some of them could. You know, just take what does and keep it, and don't try to make anything fit if it doesn't, okay? So next we have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is like a really good card. The Ten of Pentacles is like, you finally made it. You finally made it. You're comfortable, you're grounded, you're financially stable, and you're balanced. And, you know, you can support yourself, all right? That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. So possibly you finally have found that dream job by the time, you know, maybe, you know, the universe is gifting you maybe you've been wishing for a good job, okay? And maybe that's coming along. We also have the Five of Pentacles here. It says isolation, okay? So maybe you've been taking a lot of time in isolation to try and figure out basically how you're going to move forward. Maybe you've hit rock bottom, and at the absolute bottom, And you've had no support. You've had a lot of isolation and alone time, a lot of time to think, and a lot of time to pray, possibly. And this is where this Ten of Pentacles might have come in, you know? Maybe you prayed so much that you finally got your wish. And then we have this Moon card, and there you have it, Angel of Dreams. Okay, you might be dreaming about things, dreaming about your future, dreaming about, you know, things that are coming. Okay. I do see two like wolves or dogs here howling at the moon or howling at the angel. So possibly, you know, you could actually be someone who's like an earth angel, okay? And you may be somebody who's really in tune with your dreams. If you are, I suggest you get a journal and jot things down if you actually remember some of them. And usually we forget right away, so it's always good to carry a journal next to your bed and write things down, because you can definitely look these things up and find out what your dreams mean, okay? I forgot the site, but you can type in Google like dream interpretation and find things out. But I do see that you will be financially stable and secure, and it may have been because you have hit rock bottom, you picked yourself up, you prayed to your angels or whoever it is. You might have prayed right before bed, you know what I'm saying? We have an angel asleep here on the moon. So you may have been a person who likes to pray right before bed, and possibly your dreams will be coming true. And that is definitely a gift from the universe. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the Eight of Coins. So yeah, you will be definitely, you know, having to do with money and a job. It looks like something's coming in for you, because it said we have the Eight of Coins here, and this represents working on your craft. So maybe you've been working on something, trying to move ahead in a situation. You have a new a business idea, whatever it is, you're working hard on it, and obviously you're going to get that Ten of Pentacles and the support you need to move forward to pursue this project. We have the Queen of Swords, okay? You could be this Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords is, you know, she's a pretty smart woman, all right? She's always willing to hear what you have to say about any kind of ideas. But if your ideas are not good, she has no problem cutting those ideas out. Okay, she's going to say, I don't like it, it's no good, it's a no-go, right? So you're going to have maybe somebody like this in your atmosphere who's going to be judging your ideas, okay? But we have the Three of Coins, and it seems like even though you do go to this person might be a Libra, as a matter of fact. I'm just saying that because I see that right here. I also see Virgo right here, all right? So you might be a Virgo, or you might be working with a Virgo, or you might have it in your birth sign. Okay, we also have Capricorn here. You might have that also in your birth sign. And this is for Saturn, I think. I'll double check. But we do have the Three of Coins here, and that means working on something. You're working on your craft, and you're working together with somebody, and this may be this Queen of Swords. Okay, very good. Okay, so it looks like mostly what's happening here so far is you are getting the gift of financial security, the gift of a better job. Maybe you're going to get a raise, you're going to get a promotion, you're going to be working with somebody in higher ranks, and that person is probably going to agree with your ideas, and you're going to work together with that person, and that person is going to bring you up in the company or something like that, you know, and that's great. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, just like here, double confirmation. You're going to come up with an idea that's going to be absolutely fantastic. All right, and you're just going to be inventing away. King of Cups. Okay, you might be working also with a person who is very passionate. Okay, cups are emotions, right? And actually, passionate is Wands, but the King of Cups is very emotional. So maybe whatever you're coming up with as an idea will cause emotions in people. Maybe pregnant people. You may come up with a pregnancy product, okay? You may come up with a new perfume. Okay, so it looks like something of invention, of something coming up with your own new line of something or something like that. Or you might work with a company that produces these things, and you might come up with a company, an idea for this company to come out with a new product. Okay, and that's great. And then we have the unknown card. So Spirit is definitely going to gift you with something, um, something that has to do with work, financial stability, and grounding yourself, being balanced. But there's also another little secret that that Spirit is not going to tell you because it's a surprise. We have the unknown card. So basically, to me, that's what that means is you'll be getting a little extra surprise on the side. Could be a Christmas bonus, could be a gift from the boss. It could be just about anything. So congratulations, and I hope this resonates with somebody out there because, moving up in the company, having children, having great new business ideas, being financially stable, that's fantastic. And I really hope that this, happens for you guys. Just because we have the death card here doesn't mean it's bad. Maybe you had the death of, thinking the old ways, thinking you're never going to get ahead, you're always going to be behind, but you're not, because you're coming up with something that's going to bring you financial security. Okay, and what does Coco Pelli? Coco Pelli is fertility, joy, and music. Okay, and fertility, this is like the start of something new. It doesn't necessarily have to mean babies and all that. It could mean new ideas. Okay, and so yeah, fantastic, good for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay, and this is for those who chose pile number 2. Let's see, what is the universe gifting me this holiday season? Okay. Okay, so we have the hawk, and the hawk represents a truth seeker with a clear vision. Okay, so maybe you're being honest about what you want this holiday, being straight out, telling people what you want. You have a clear vision of what you want, and that's always good. And I do see that the sage is burning beautifully right there with that blue light. So Spirit is definitely here with us today, okay? Let's find out what we have here. First, we have a 5 of Cups, disappointment, okay? Just because a card comes out that says a bad, sad word on it doesn't necessarily mean it's sad, okay? So just don't get crazy, all right? We have the 3 of Crystals, creativity, guardian, woman of crystals, and then we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, and then we have the Sun. Okay, so let's work with this so far. So first we have the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups usually means, that you're upset about something. There might have been a loss. You're sad. Things didn't work out possibly the way you wanted. There's a disappointment there, right? But don't worry, because in that 5 of Cups card, usually they show cups that have fallen down. You're sad, your emotions were spilled out, but there's always a couple cups standing, all right? And not only do we have, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1 cup standing, 2 cups standing, and I have 3 cups that are kind of tilted. But I have bowls and plates. I have roses. It's a black rose, so that's not necessarily good. But you know what? If it's a black rose, it might mean that possibly whatever you're disappointed about, it wasn't a good choice anyways. And I do see a white rose in the top left flourishing. So maybe you might have, maybe you've had a situation where something didn't work out, but just know, because in this card, usually there's always 2 extra cups still standing, which means hope is not lost. You still have the opportunity for something nice, okay? So get over what this is, and you'll get past it because there's 2 things that are waiting for you. We also have the 3 of Crystals, and the 3 of Crystals in this deck is, I think it's the 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords is definitely a very sad, card. Usually represents 3-party situation, heartache, and whatnot, right? But we also see creativity here. So the 3 of Swords in this case, I'm thinking, it's not actually 3-party situation. It could actually be that you're working with other people, coming up with ideas and being creative to move forward in a certain situation. Okay? Maybe you're trying to come up with some special ideas to make your holiday season a little bit better. Okay, you might be working with people, putting up Christmas trees, helping the homeless maybe, helping people less fortunate. So you might be working with others this holiday season. And, a lot of people get satisfaction out of that. And that's very cool. So you might be helping others, and maybe that's what you've been wanting to do for a while. And maybe you're going to get the opportunity to do that. We also have the Guardian, Woman of Crystals, and that would be the Queen of Swords. Okay, so maybe you might be out there helping people, and you may meet somebody who is maybe who makes you feel like they're guarding over you, or they're taking care of you, right? Or this could be that you have yeah, maybe there's a boss or something that takes you under their wing, or somebody that you meet who is a very caring person, very sharp, very smart, okay? But she might also be willing to help you out with ideas to help you get ahead. Perhaps you are this person who might not have a home, or might not, or be a little bit less fortunate, and you meet somebody and that person takes you under their wing and changes your life. Okay, that's a possibility too, and that's a great gift. Then we have Ten of Wands. Now, so you might be feeling also that you are burdensome to some people, maybe a pain in the butt or whatever. But, I don't think that's what it is. I think what's happening is people will see your worth, okay? You're going to think that people think that, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that you are a burden, okay? Because I do have the next card here, and it says a recognition. So you're going to definitely be recognized, possibly, for seeking the truth and having a clear vision in something, a new project, a new endeavor. All right? See, just because you have ideas and you might be nervous to talk to people about them, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a burden or it's going to be a bad idea. I think you need to have a tiny, tiny bit more confidence in yourself, and you're going to see that you are going to be recognized for whatever you come up with this year, because I do see that there's going to be recognition and happiness from the situation, because I see the angel of happiness right here. This is the Sun card, and the Sun card represents that, wow, you finally made it. People see your ideas, they see your light, they appreciate you, and you're not a burden, okay? You might feel like you are, all right? You may feel like things aren't going right, but just stay positive, okay? Keep your mind in that positive state, because when it comes to this situation, it's coming to the point to where people are going to be happy and they're going to be joyous because you are here and you bring, sunshine to their lives or whatever, because this is like the happiest card in the deck. Okay, so you're definitely gonna, whatever sadness you might be going through, or maybe negative thoughts about yourself, negative feelings, people saying you're never going to make it, it's not going to work. No, they're just trying to bring you down, because maybe they don't want you to put out your idea, and maybe you do have a great idea or a great, vision for your future, and look what's going to happen. You're going to have that angel of happiness right there, and that's great. So we also have the Page of Coins. Okay, so yeah, so you may have been really down in the dumps. Maybe you've been dragged through the mud. You haven't been doing well. You might have been in a situation where you hit rock bottom. You had all these ideas, but you never brought them forward because you never thought you were in a position to. But you are definitely going to be recognized. People are going to see your light, and you're going to start making money. You're going to finally get that wish to get back up on your feet and move forward, okay? And you're going to get information of this because of whatever idea or recognition you are getting, okay? So message is going to come in, a new financial start, okay? And that's good. Next, we have the Magician. Okay, so maybe you have definitely been trying to manifest something like this, praying, You know, planting seeds of intention, whatever it is, whatever this idea you've had was, it's going to finally come to fruition because you've been trying to manifest it. You've been a good person. You may have been out there helping others along with helping yourself, meeting new people, okay? You might have thought it was a burden, okay? But it wasn't. And it was all worth it, okay? Because you learned from it. And you definitely were recognized for what happened, okay? We also have, oh my God, you guys, we have the 10 of coins. Definitely, whatever you're coming, oh, and I just got chills, you guys. Whatever is coming up for you is definitely, definitely, absolutely fantastic. Okay, so whatever you've been trying to manifest, it's going to come to fruition this holiday season. And this is what the universe is gifting to you, whatever it is you've been wishing or praying for, because you've been doing the right thing. You've been a virtuous person. You've been helping others, doing the best you can. All right? And you're going to see that hard work is going to pay off. And you're going to be rewarded with financial security, stability, and balance. That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you guys, okay? Whoever chose this pile, right on. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, you planted the, and did I not see that here with the Magician? You planted your seeds of intention, and now you are just watching them grow. And they are growing, okay? And you're definitely going to get some happiness this holiday season. What else do we have? The 3 of Cups, celebration. Hell yeah, okay? So see, you're going to get some celebration. I'm not feeling third party here, okay? If it's going to be a third party, it's because you're working with people, all right? This is all something that you've been wishing for, so I do see that maybe you might even meet somebody that you really like along this road, okay? Because, you know, it's kind of hard to meet people and get involved with anybody when you kind of don't have nothing. You know, can't take them on dates, can't really do anything, can't show them you care. But then again, having money and buying people things is not really showing them you care. It's just the actions you take. But because, you know, this is all happening, you'll probably have a more light. You've probably resonate a nice light off yourself. You're happy. Your, you know, smiles are always attractive. You might be attracting people into you, okay? And then the final card, Temperance. Yes, just be patient. It's coming. It is definitely coming. It might not be here right away, but it's just the beginning of the month. And whatever you've been working at, you know, it might be in the beginning stages. Just know that this is coming. Okay, this is definitely coming for you, and you are going to have the happiness that you want. You've been patient. You've been tempering all situations, people putting you down, saying you're not going to make it, saying, oh, that's too much work, blah, blah, blah. No, all that temperance and that patience is going to pay off. All that crap you've been dealing with, hearing negativity from others and just being like, you know, I'm not listening to it. I'm just going to do my own thing. It's going to pay off. Trust me, because we also have a bunch of butterflies right here. And butterflies represent usually, you know, new beginnings. Okay? Somebody's been trying to put out your fire. And you know what? I don't think you're having it. You're going to have a new beginning. You're going to have new financial security and balance in your life. Okay. I mean, you may not, you know, get $1 million or off this or whatever, but you're on your way to financial security, balance, and stability in your life. And that's a good start. Okay. And if that's a great gift from the universe, I mean, if I could ever say so, you know, so congratulations. I'm really happy for you. You're going to live comfortably finally. And, you know, there's no need to be sad about, you know, not having anything or whatever, because you're going to work your way up. As long as you keep that drive going and you stay positive, you're definitely going to get what you deserve, which is happiness. Okay? Happiness, financial security, and maybe you're going to meet somebody. Okay? Right on, you guys. So let's go ahead and move on to the third pile, pile number 3. Okay, so here's pile number 3. Let's go ahead and find out what is the universe gifting me this holiday season. Okay, so far so good, so many good piles. Let's see what number 3 has. Okay, so we have the Thunderbird. Now, the Thunderbird represents color of the rain. Okay, and in this situation, I'm thinking because we know when, with this symbol, color of the rain, the Native Americans were trying to call the rain constantly because, they want their crop to grow, okay? They want abundance through their crop, okay? So whatever it is that they've planted, the rain will come, and then the crops will grow, and they will be abundant in, nutrition, foods, health. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to live, you need food, right? In order to have food grow, you need water. Okay, so some sort of uh, maybe planting seeds of intention you've been doing, and let's see what's happening here. Okay, we have art. Next we have Sage of Worlds, Master. Nice. Okay, then we have the Chariot. All right, so far so good, you guys. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords, stress. Don't worry, it's not bad, okay? It's just a word. Don't freak out. And then we have the Knight of Wands, action. Okay, so let's work with this so far. So what I can see here is you may be an artist, okay? So you may be working on art and stuff like that, something that's creative or artistic, okay? You may be a painter, you may be an artist. Let's see what else we have here. You could be an artist that likes to paint natural things, things of nature. You may also like to paint things like mandalas, as a matter of fact, because I see a mandala right there. And, mandalas are getting pretty popular now because of, the new age stuff, right? You might like to paint birds. And you may be painting with a water-based media. And just various different colors, okay, because of that rainbow right there. So you may be a really colorful painter, okay? You may be dealing with some kind of paint. We also have Master, and it says Sage of Worlds. And to me, the Sage of Worlds is like the Page of Pentacles. And it's starting a new financial idea. So maybe you've come up with some sort of idea that's brand new, that's starting to bring you in money. Okay? Definitely. Money coming in. So you may do something that's like working a lot with your hands. Painters do that, okay? But you might be also maybe working or making something with your hands and painting it, okay? Creating things. Maybe we have a woman here weaving baskets. We have a lot of leaves showing here. So you may be some sort of person that uses shapes or something, maybe a stencilist, okay? I also see something here with possibly carvings. You may be a carver. You may carve things. Okay. I also see a man here that's just kind of smiling and looking up at something. Okay. You may even be a teacher. You may be an art teacher teaching others. Oh, I see something hiding there. What is it? Okay, I see a man over a fire. This man could be doing something with metal work. You could be a welder, right? So you could be, definitely creative, definitely an artist, okay? And I do see you moving in a forward direction positively because that's what the Chariot represents, okay? The Chariot represents moving forward, moving forward in a better direction, not moving backwards, okay? Not creating things. Maybe you have new ideas. You have these ideas. This guy's got this shining light in one of his eyes, okay? He's in his thoughts. He's in his minds. I think this is Caesar. I think this is a carving of Caesar or a statue of Caesar, okay? You may also be a Cancer or somebody, a water sign, because I do see here, oh, well, actually, that's what the Chariot card is. The Chariot card represents Cancer, okay? Um, yeah, and you may be taking a flight somewhere, actually. You may be taking a flight somewhere to show this art or to display whatever it is that you have come up with. Okay, next we have the Four of Pentacles, control. So you are controlling your own finances, you're controlling your own business. You're not letting anybody change your mind on what you have in mind, okay? You want to do what you want to do because you're passionate about it. And you're going to move quickly towards it, okay? You're going to move quickly with this because there's a lot of people who like to steal ideas, okay? I'm just going to let you know that. Even in the tarot world, okay? I was just discussing that with somebody about people stealing ideas. And, you know, I mean, if you're going to steal ideas from somebody, maybe another reader, another artist, another whoever, at least give them props from where you saw it. Don't try to, you know, put it off like you came up with that idea. Give the person props that deserves it, okay? Say you saw it here and there, wherever. You know, don't just take it off as your own. You know, that's not cool. But you know what? That's on you because the universe sees that stuff. And, you know, universe rewards those who are good and virtuous and who don't steal because that's basically, I guess it's a form of stealing if you're going to do that, right? Anyways, let's move on because this is a happy read. So we have the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to this idea about moving forward. You're not letting go. This is your idea and you're going to move forward with it, okay? You're definitely, we have the Nine of Swords here. You're definitely going to fight for it. You may be stressed out about it because people are trying to come in and take your ideas, but don't be, because you're passionate and you're going to take action. You're going to take action before anyone else. And things are going to happen for you. You're going to fight for this. Next, we have the Palace of Swords. Okay. Okay, let's move on. We have the Strength card. And then we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. Oops. And then we have the Two of Wands. Okay. So what we have here now, we have the Palace of Swords. So you may be doing something, coming up with these ideas while you're at home. Okay. You may have some issues at home. You may be real busy, which is why that's maybe the only time you have to do it, because maybe you're busy with your job, your actual job or whatever, whatnot, right? But just be strong because these ideas are definitely coming to you. I do see this. This is the Strength card. And this is a Strength card. This is a card of a Leo, right? But in this picture, I do see a woman standing here. And usually in the card, there's usually a woman with a lion. This is a tiger. Okay, definitely protected. And this woman, she has a triangle on her face, and the star on her face is positioned exactly where the third eye should be. Do you see that? It's kind of blurry, but that little dot between her eyes is a little star. Kind of like the stars of my candle. My candle's right here. Okay? Actually, no, it's a 5-point star, but it does appear to be in the position of where her third eye is. So she might be receiving downloads from the universe, or you could be receiving downloads from the universe. It could be male or female energy here. We all have male and female energies, so take it how it resonates. This could be the Knight of Wands, which is a guy who comes along, but you could be a female holding that energy. Okay, this is messages of you, you know, being passionate. You're passionate. These are messages of a passionate endeavor. Okay. If you are asking to be strong in this situation, the universe is asking you, keep going. Whatever ideas you have, no matter how busy you are, maybe home life is really tough, hard to come up and do these things that you want to do because you got to take care of home, you got to go to work, you got to take care of family, whatever it is, stay strong and keep doing it, okay? We also have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, keep doing it because it's going to pay off. You are going to start this new passionate beginning in whatever you want to do. Whatever idea you're coming up with, it's going to start, and then this quick rushing information is going to come into you, and it's probably, it's passionate. Somebody's going to see what you're doing. They're going to want to maybe join you in it, maybe invest in you. And that's cool, because maybe you don't have all the money to invest in your idea and what you want, but somebody might come in and invest with you. Okay, they want to put money towards your new beginning of this passionate idea that you have. All right, you may start to feel like it's a burden. But you know what? If you're working hard at something, nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. As long as you stay to what you want to do, this information is going to come in. You might think, oh man, it's too much work. Oh, maybe I should quit my job, or I don't know what to do. You know what? Stick with it, because I do see that this is a positive, this is something positive for you. You're going to have to make a choice in the end, possibly. And that's why it's a burden. You might have to decide, listen, I think your idea is great. I want to invest in you. It might be hard and it might take us long, but I need more time from you than what you're giving, especially if I'm going to invest in it and I need you to work around the clock, or I need you to work more hours. Whatever it is, this information coming in is going to be asking something of you, and you might feel like it's a burden, but you need to make a choice. Are you going to move forward and follow your dreams towards happiness? Or are you going to kind of stay stuck in the family life and do what everybody else does and do a 9 to 5 every single day and just go to work, come home, have dinner, go to bed, go to work, come home, have dinner? That's going to be like, so, you know what I'm saying? So basically, the universe is gifting you something, but you are not making the choice yet, okay? It's up to you to make the choice, because either choice you make, you're going to be okay, but one choice may be more fruitful than the other. Do you want to stay in that normal humdrum of just getting up, going to work, working a 9 to 5 job, coming home, dealing with the family, kids are arguing, no one's happy, can't get what we need for Christmas because we just don't have enough, mom and dad are still working, but the bills are so high, we can only afford what we can afford? Or do you want to move forward to something, a new business venture that might actually work for you? Okay, and this is where it will be time to use your intuition. All right, you have these ideas. That's why the universe is actually gifting you with these ideas. It's up to you whether or not you are going to follow those passions. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. And if you've been a person that's been trying to just take the easy road out, you're just going to be stuck in the normal humdrum daily routine, and you're not going to move forward. We're here on this earth to move forward. We're not here to stay stagnant in one position and feeling like, okay, this is my life, I'm just going to stick with it and that's it. We're not here on this earth to do that. We're here to move forward. We're here to improve ourselves and better ourselves every day. Okay, no matter what anybody says. People putting you down, who gives a shit? You do what you got to do because you know what you want, and they're not paying your bills. So who cares what anyone else says, right? They're not paying your bills. They're not paying your rent. They're not buying you clothes or putting food on your table. Who cares what they say? Who cares what anyone says? You do what you want to do, because in the end, when you're at home and it's ready for bed, are you satisfied with what you did all day? Think about it. So I think the universe is gifting you with the choice to make your own decision. Okay? Because, and that's just a good gift as any. That's the choice of dropping your ego and chasing your dreams and not listening to anyone else. If I would have done that, I probably would have been still homeless and where I was before, and my life would have sucked. But you know what? I didn't listen to anybody, and I moved forward on my own, and now I'm doing much better, and I'm much, much more happier. Trust me, much happier. I'm away from all that negative energy. I feel a lot better about myself. Why? Because I made the choice to make that move and to improve my life. Because I want to move forward and I want to go up, not down, right? So it's up to you. Do you want to hang on to that ego and do what everyone else says because everybody says, oh, you'll be cool if you do this? Or do you want to be like, you know what? I'll be cool. You want to give me some money to pay my bills and my rent and everything else? Oh, what, are they going to help you there? Hell no, they're not. So I'm just letting you know that, just putting that out there for you, okay? So that was the end of pile number 3. You're being gifted with making the right choice. Both choices are okay, but one is better than the other. Think about it, okay? So that was the 3rd pile. I'm going to go ahead and choose, I think I'm going to use the Power of Surrender cards, so I'll see you guys at the end. Okay, so we made it to the end, and I have the Power of Surrender cards. So the question was, you know, we want to know what we need to surrender in regards to what is the universe gifting me this holiday season. So this is a little advice to help you move forward in whatever it is that you're thinking about or whatever it is you're being gifted, because, you know, it's not all, nothing is free. Nothing is free. Okay, and the gifts from the universe are definitely not free. You got to work for them. You got to be good. You got to be virtuous. You got to help others, and you have to respect yourself. Okay, yeah, I've already pre-shuffled these cards, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one more time. Just so you guys know, there's no willy-nilly. There was no willy-nilly there, but that would be like, you guys be waiting forever if I did that with that. Okay, so here's this shuffle. I'm going to lay the cards out like this. And I do it this way, this particular deck, because this is how the person who made this oracle deck prefers that you choose the cards. Okay, so this is why I do it this way. Otherwise, I just do it the way I do every other oracle deck. So I'm going to choose one card, and this card will represent every pile here. I'm not going to choose 3, I'm just going to choose one for everybody. Okay, choosing too many oracle cards, a lot of oracle cards are advice to the viewer. And, you know, you pull out all kinds of oracle cards and you're just overloading the viewers with too much to deal with. Okay, we already got a lot going on in our lives, so I'm just going to choose one card for you guys. I just saw 4747. If that means anything to you, you can look it up as an angel number. Google it. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to choose a card right here because I always seem to choose the cards on the other side, so I'll choose a card right here. And we will find out what you need to surrender in order to make these wishes come true, these wishes from the universe. Maybe you made a wish, or, you know, we'll just see. We'll just see what it is. Surrender resentments. Okay, so you may be resenting people, you know, right now. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Okay, so there might be people in your life being negative towards you, putting down your dreams, making you feel bad, making you feel like you're not going to make it, whatever, and you're starting to resent them for that. You know, you may be faking your friendship with them, you know. But what the universe is asking you is to basically to forgive these people. Like forgive your haters, right? You need to. Your forgiveness, and you don't need to go to their face and forgive them or anything like that. You can just, you know, pray and say, I forgive this person for saying that. I don't like what they said, but I do forgive the person because maybe they said it out of anger or something like that, right? So it's always good to forgive people. You don't have to say it to their face. You don't even have to let them know you've forgiven them. Okay? But you don't need to hang on to resentment, because what that does is it's like basically holding in negative energy, right? You're trying to move forward, you're trying to do well, but the more negative energy you hang on to, the harder it is to move forward, okay? So basically what you want to do is you want to, you want to let go of the resentment you have for others, because all you're basically doing is you're poisoning your insides. You're poisoning your mind. You're poisoning, whatever you have in your Akashic records. Akashic records are things in our DNA that are carried on from past lives. I don't know if you believe in that or not, but that's exactly what it is. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to believe in it, but this is something that I resonate with, okay? And so you need to try to forgive people for, them saying bad things to you, or maybe they're not, they're not doing the right thing, or they're doing things behind your back. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. If you're so worried about that, you're just too much in your ego. You're letting what people say about you or talk about you, or you're letting it affect you in your life. And you know what? A lot of people do that. They do that on purpose because they want to see you fail. All right? They want to see you fail, and they want to laugh at you when you do. And you're only going to fail because you're holding in that negative energy and that hate for others. If you can learn to forgive, and you can just, say, well, this person, obviously they have issues. They're saying these bad things about me. I know that I don't do those bad things, and I know that I'm very virtuous and I like to help people. Maybe they're jealous because they don't do it, or whatever the case. It doesn't matter. People usually talk crap about you because they're jealous of you. So you need to just let go of those resentments, and move forward in your life. Because not only are you going to heal yourself from this, you're actually also going to heal the other person who's saying all these things about you. Because what's going to happen is they're going to see that it doesn't affect you. Others around are going to see that, wow, that person was saying some bullshit about this one guy, this one girl, and it doesn't seem true because this person is moving forward in their life and they're doing well. You know what I'm saying? So then that person will be like, darn, I shouldn't have said that stuff. And then they're going to start to heal. They're not going to be doing that too much anymore, because they're going to realize that they're looking stupid for saying all this crap about you. And they're just going to, refrain from doing that again, because it doesn't benefit anyone. Okay? So I just wanted to let you know kind of a little bit what this means. Hopefully you understood. I totally did. And I totally let go of any resentments I have towards anybody, because I know that I was just vibrating at a low energy level. And that's really not what's good for the earth. We're trying to raise the earth's vibration. We're not trying to lower it, And this is why we have a lot of pain and sadness in the world, because everybody's so negative. All we can do is just, the best thing to do is to try and stay positive about ourselves, about the people around us, even about the people who are hating on us, talking crap about us. I hate to say it, but forgive them and pray for them. Show them love within. You don't have to show it to their face, whatever, but you can pray for them. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. You can just do it on your own. And, the universe sees that, and they see that you're a good person, and they will put that person in a situation that will teach them a lesson, basically. You don't have to do anything. The universe will teach people who are against you lessons, and then they're going to learn the hard way. I hate to say it like that, it kind of sucks, because I used to be super mean. I know a lot of you out there probably know this, especially some of the past friends that I have. I used to be super mean girl, but no more. Not anymore, because it didn't serve me good at all. And I've changed, and what's happening now is my life is becoming abundant and happy, and I'm in a better state than I used to be. So right now I'm going to just send you guys love energy. Okay, I'm sending you out love. I'm sending you out compassion. I'm sending you out the courage to let go of that ego you have, if you have any. And I'm sending you out the strength to forgive. Okay? So if you need any of that, grab it up. And I'll definitely see you next time. My name is Mona, and this is Kaleidoscope's Dreams Tarot. Bye.